Wire enablers such as Android, iOS, Windows Phone, HSPA+, LTE, and near-field communications, why are they important to us? Well, the answer is because they help to enable the primary driver of the wireless industry in today, and that's mobile applications. And that's what we're all here for. The WAMM Awards were created by the Wireless Technology Forum, or the WTF, to recognize the best of the best in the wireless application and mobile media industry. Tonight, we'll be recognizing people and companies that are responsible for setting the bar in the mobile application space. With the overall winner of the Best Application of the Year, will be granted a special pass by the GSMA to the Global Mobile Awards in beautiful Barcelona, which is part of the Mobile World Congress, the largest mobile event in the world. So I'd like to recognize, before we get into the awards, a couple folks at the WAMM Awards team with a quick introduction. If you could come up here, guys. And to say thanks also to all the rest of the folks out there who have helped put this together. It's a lot of work. If you could. And thank you also to our sponsors who, without them, we wouldn't be able to have this event tonight. And now I'd like to introduce our Master of Ceremonies for tonight's awards, Jeff Mucci. Jeff, before he comes up here, let me give a little background. Jeff's the CEO and the editorial director of RCR Wireless News, the leading wireless publication.
One of our strategies is working closely with local companies like Wireless Technology Forum. So Richard, thank you so much for having me. We have three great keynote speakers tonight. The first one is Cameron Clayton of the Weather Channel. The second is Ian Geller of Pandora. And the third is Jay Lee of ESPN.
Thanks very much for having me. The Weather Channel's household name. We've been around actually 30 years this coming May. So it's sort of a big milestone for us. The digital products launched in '95, and we actually started mobile in '99, and so launched the first mobile website in '99. So the number one thing that, I sort of have a list of sort of bullet points because we've only got a few minutes here. Number one thing I tell people when I'm talking to them about mobile in particular is don't be arrogant, because I think both individually as companies, customers, the operators, and as an industry, I think we're running really, really fast. But one thing that often gets forgotten is consumers and their privacy. And we're sort of currently as an industry riding a little bit roughshod all over consumers as it relates to privacy. And we need to be really, really careful. Don't be afraid to innovate. The Weather Channel is sort of uniquely positioned. We think about ourselves as a platform, but we're also a content publisher. So we sort of sit in this unique sort of sweet spot between major brands like ESPN and CNN and the Weather Channel that produce recognizable content that's available on multiple screens. But we also see ourselves in a similar way to Google and Facebook in terms of as a platform. We make our content available to every device, every screen. We have APIs that are freely available. We have hundreds and hundreds of thousands of products and services all over the world using our content. Don't be afraid of cannibalization. I think this is something, especially for us as we started getting into mobile, that came up again and again, is you're going to cannibalize weather.com. Well, when weather.com started, we're going to cannibalize the TV network. The reality is none of that's happened in practice. Whether it's Apple, Google, Windows, not so much HP and Palm anymore, but BlackBerry, definitely, they all want content. They desperately need it. That's what consumers are making purchasing decisions based around, is the content that's available on their devices. We've really got no idea what the future holds between machine-to-machine messaging, between the fact that we have more subscribers than there are people in the United States to cell phones, and when you're looking at the penetration in Scandinavia, they've got like 3 or 4 devices each. Time will tell if that's right, but it's still really, really early. So don't be afraid to get it wrong. That's it. I think I'm out of time.
Let's get started with our first award. Is the Best Application category of Retail, Shopping, and Commerce. The nominees are Amazon, Groupon, Starbucks, and Site Minis. And to present the award is Scott Graves from AUGME. Drum roll, please. Yep.
Okay. And the award goes to Starbucks.
The next award is in the category of Best Mobile Game. The nominees are Angry Birds, Spy Mouse, Bejeweled, Mafia Wars, and the award is going to be presented by Tom Milham from DeVry University.
And the winner is Rovio Company, Angry Birds.
The next category is Business and Vertical Industry Solutions. The nominees are Salesforce.com, Delta, Nextrack, and McKesson. And to present the award, Saiful, would you be kind enough to open the envelope?
And the winner is McKesson Group.
The next award is for social media, and the nominees are Twitter, Foursquare, Facebook, and LinkedIn. And to present the award, bear with me, Marcy Troutman of Site Minis.
The winner is LinkedIn.
Our next keynote will be discussing mobile entertainment and streaming, and we're very happy to have Ian Geller from Pandora.
Roughly 6 years ago, someone sent me an email that wound up having a dramatic impact on my career. The subject said, "You really need to check this out." And the message of the email, or the body of the email, said, "There's this new site called Pandora.com. It launched. It's got something to do with music. I'm not exactly sure how it does what it does, but it's really cool. I think you need to take a look at it." More than 100 million people have turned on Pandora to listen to free personalized radio. And as I had predicted all those years ago, many of them do so via their mobile devices, as mobile listening now accounts for 70% of Pandora's total listening hours. Hopefully everyone here has had that moment, that feeling of serendipity when they're listening to the radio and just the perfect song comes on at absolutely the right time that completely captures the mood in the moment. That's the exact kind of experience that we're trying to recreate for our listeners with every song that we play. It's certainly a challenge, particularly in a fragmented, multi-screen world. But we see this as a good problem to have, and we're doing everything we can to make sure that we stay ahead of the curve. We're working closely with our OEM, carrier, chipset, and platform partners to make sure that we're able to deliver the best experience possible in any context and on any device. But while things change, we know that no matter how many different devices people use to access Pandora, the one thing that remains constant for us is the power of personalization.
So the next category, Best News and Media Application, the nominees are ESPN, Wall Street Journal, Atlanta Journal-Constitution, and the Weather Channel. This award is going to be presented by Rory Carlton of the Archetti Group.
So, the winner for news and media, sorry, I'm not doing this intentionally, is ESPN.
Very good. Congratulations.
I'm actually the first one to physically accept an award. Yeah.
So congratulations, John.
Thank you. Thank you. My first whammy.
Okay, the next category is Best Video, Music, and Audio Application. The nominees are Pandora, Netflix, Hulu Plus, and Shazam. This award is going to be presented by Bob Coupens of Delta Airlines.
These are all apps that I have on my phone right now, by the way. And the winner is Pandora.
Congratulations, Ian. Congratulations. Our next category is Best Overall Application or Service. The nominees are YouTube, Google Maps, Skype, Facebook. And to present Actually, I should note, Bob McIntyre is going to present this from AT&T. There's an important note to make about this award, and that is for the second year, the winner is automatically nominated for the GSMA Global Mobile Awards in 2012 in Barcelona, Spain. Now the question is, do you get airfare, hotel, just the award? Okay. So Bob?
Sure, and the winner is Google Maps.
Congratulations to Google Maps. Oftentimes it's the innovators who really drive economic growth and job growth, and tonight we're going to recognize some great young organizations with great products that are right here in Atlanta. The Wireless Technology Forum would like to recognize a category, the most innovative mobile companies to watch in Georgia for 2012. The first company is FreeBPay. The second company, TripLingo. Next is SAS Mob, Zeus Mobile, and Centrifuge. So please join me as I recognize Safu Kendakar, CEO of FreeBPay, Jesse Maddox, CEO of TripLingo, Venus Desai, who is co-CEO of SAS Mob, Scott Geller, Chairman of Zeus Mobile, and Dan Seaton, CEO of Centrifuge. Congratulations. Thank you very much. The next keynote is Jay Lee of ESPN. He's going to address multi-device content strategy. Thank you.
Congratulations to everybody who won tonight, and especially to the folks in the local market. It's just great to see that kind of innovation here. I'm interested in the car folks. We should talk later. John Kozner has a quote about how those fans are starting to use mobile devices more and more for us. He says, a combination of social media and mobile devices changes everything. Fans are part of the evolution, right? And what that means to us, simple terms, just basically means there's so much persistent connectivity now. Everybody's connected. You guys are all probably getting alerts right now about your fantasy lineups or scores, at least I am. And you know, we're really changing the game in terms of how we interact with our content. For us, that usage is coming increasingly from mobile devices, right? We have this metric that we use across all platforms called average minute audience. And what that does is it basically just tells you at any given point in the day how many people are using your properties, right? So for TV, at any given minute, how many people are watching ESPN, watching ESPN2, listening to ESPN radio, etc., right? So for us, the mobile average minute audience is surging. It's grown almost 50% in the last year. We compete with Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, Google, you know, social networks, or they used to be social networks, and if you guys all watch the F8 conference, you know where Facebook is going now. They're already a music provider, they're going to be a TV network of sorts. So the question we ask ourselves then, how do we compete, right? A lot of you guys that are being honored here tonight, a lot of the award winners are all leaders in the space, right? CNN, Weather, Pandora. You guys are probably asking yourselves the same question. How do you stay ahead of the game? And I'm glad to hear Cameron to go first. We didn't actually coordinate our slides or anything, but he talked about personalization. And for us, that's the answer, right? It's all about deeper personalization. We launched our iPhone mobile website in 2007, started driving a ton of traffic for us, and it was the sole device that we really had to support. You know, but I remember watching Steve Jobs' keynote a few weeks ago from when he introduced the iPhone. And it's amazing to think about how fast things have changed. There was a roar in the crowd when he swiped the phone for the first time and scrolling happened. This isn't that far away. I mean, that's not a made-up screenshot, right? That's a phone that exists now. I don't know how many people here have actually gotten their hands on it, but pretty phenomenal technology from iPhone 4S, something that's been on Android devices before, right? So this is how we see the evolution of alerts. And this is the fan experience today. If you go into the App Store and you look for ESPN, you see this, and we don't think that that's really that great. So we're moving from a strategy of doing apps for everything to just some core experiences. Score Center on phones, Score Center on tablets, Watch ESPN, fantasy, college football experiences, radio, and the magazine. The great one, it's a little quote that we have up in our conference room that we call the Gretzky Conference Room back in New York, right? Skate to where the puck is going, not where it's been. Focus on your fans, think about what they want, imagine new experiences for them, and then build those out. And you'll be ready when they're there. Thank you.
The next award category is for Mobile Commerce Person of the Year. We have Dave Winker from Visa, Michael Abbott from ISIS, Jack Dorsey from Square, and Syriac Roding from Shopkick. Presenting the first award will be Andrew Sohn of Bank of America.
And the award goes to Jack Dorsey, Square.
Congratulations. The next award category is Mobile Media Person of the Year. Louis Gump from CNN, it's good to see you again. Mickey Kahn from MobileMarketer.com. Ariana Huffington from AOL Huffington Post, and John Cosner, ESPN. To present this award will be Merrill Oaks of Microsoft.
All right. It's exciting because we actually haven't seen these either, so not staged. I don't know who the winner is. And the winner is Louis Gump, CNN.
Congratulations. Very good. Good round of applause for Louis Gump. Thank you so much.
As usual, I'm going to break with tradition, except that I like to say a couple of things. I have two main things to say. The first is a big thank you. There are a bunch of people in this room who've helped me along the way, and I've had the great opportunity to work with, and I appreciate that. And I see some of you on airplanes from time to time, flying on Delta often. The second thing I wanted to say is that Atlanta is a major mobile hub in the world, and it might be one of the top 5 mobile hubs in the United States.
The next category is Mobile Consumer Applications Person of the Year. Cameron Clayton from the Weather Channel, Tom Daly from Coca-Cola, Joe Kennedy from Pandora, and Bob Coupens from Delta Airlines. Presenting this award will be John Buckley from Stone Resource Group.
All right, the winner is Bob Coupens from Delta Airlines.
Very good, thank you. Turn towards the... Let's give him a big round of applause. Thank you very much. Congratulations. And our next award category is Mobile Business Application Person of the Year. Nominees include Hal Lawton of the Home Depot, Adam Clark of Fiserv, David Barnes from UPS, and Lisa McVie from McKesson. And to present this award will be Ed Pimentel of Agile CO.
Thank you. And the winner is Adam Clark, Fiserv.
Congratulations. And accepting the award on behalf of Adam is...
No, I'm not Adam. I'm Kelly Rodriguez, Fiserv.
Kelly, thank you so much for coming up. Congratulations, please. Shot for the camera. Thank you very much. Big round of applause. Our next category is Mobile Person of the Year. John Donovan from AT&T, Andy Rubin, Google, Tim Cook from Apple, and Andrew Mason from Groupon. And to present this award is yours truly, Jeff Mucci. So, if I may. And the winner is Tim Cook from Apple. Big round of applause for Apple. If there's one company and one person who's truly revolutionized this industry, it's Apple and Steve Jobs, and it's just incredible what they've done with the industry.
So we're wrapping it up here, and I just want to say thank you to AT&T folks that are here. AT&T, of course, provided us the facility here at this auditorium, and they also provide their support throughout the year to the Wireless Technology Forum and also for helping out WAMM. I'd like to thank the GSMA folks for giving us a spot again for the Best App Award, the Google Maps folks, and for the Global Mobile Awards in Barcelona. This is a really, really big deal. It's very hard to make it into this, and by the folks making this qualification, and hopefully it's one of our innovators next year, from this year will be back as one of our winners, and you'll be able to go to Barcelona and showcase to the world your application. And last but not least, the device makers, if any of them are here, please bring us some new toys for the holidays this year. Good night. Thank you very much.